Hello Aries, welcome to your November 2019 love reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do something a little bit different here. You guys asked for me to do Candlelight Tarot again. It's here again, but I will be channeling and I will be using bells. So it's going to be a little bit different here. I'm going to step out of the way. I'm going to let Spirit come in and do most of the, all of the talking really. So this is going to be your weekly, not your weekly, your messages for love in November. And then we have a very significant full moon happening in Taurus. So we're going to pull a moon card for you to see what your moon message is, what you need to know about the full moon in Taurus, and how it's going to be affecting our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus friends. All right, Aries, we're going to go right on in. See what's happening here. What is happening for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I feel like it needs one more good shuffle here. I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, my darlings, your first card here is the Hierophant, okay? You have the Hierophant as your first card, kind of your foundation as we're coming into November, my dears. The Hierophant is a major arcana card. This is a card that is coming up and that is letting us know that stability, loyalty, commitment is going to be a big part of your love energy in November, Aries. This is a time many people are breaking blockages. Many people are breaking long-standing dry spells in love or cycles in love. Aries, this makes me feel many of you are coming out of a cycle of infidelity. It makes me feel, that's what I'm hearing, infidelity. Let Spirit come in and channel here. Aries, some of you have been in relationships with individuals who have not committed, who have not wanted to leave you alone, but have not stayed. They've been here and there, here and there, here and there, not quite wanting to let you go, but not giving you the stability and the structure that you deserve and that you need. Aries, some of you have been this person. Some of you have had difficulty being with one person out of fear that you would be abandoned. You felt you needed a safety net. You needed a backup. You needed a plan B. You will be breaking out of this cycle. You will be learning to be faithful. You will be learning to be loyal. Aries, some of you have been attracting these individuals who have come in with their plan B, their plan C, their plan D, and they've not been loyal or committed to you. This is a time where this will change and this will shift. You are attracting this committed contract energy. The Hierophant is a major arcana card. So we know from this, my dears, that you are going to have someone coming in who is a significant soulmate, who has come in with the contract, with the agreement for you to experience loyalty and commitment to one another. A similar message arose for Aquarius, and with Aquarius there was a feeling of fire. Aquarius is not a fire sign, but you are Aries. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you may be coming into union with an Aquarius. Some of you may be coming into union with a Taurus. But overall, despite zodiac, despite astrological signs, you are going to have this divine partner coming in who is ready to be at your side, who is ready to commit. And Aries, you are ready to commit. You are no longer feeling in fear. You are no longer feeling that there needs to be some type of a backup plan, because you realize that you are enough, and you realize that you are attracting someone with substance at this time. For some of you, there is a relationship with mutual infidelities. All infidelities will be put aside should you choose to move forward with this individual. This is a time of turning over a new leaf, of making a new commitment, but meaning it, sticking with it. Commitment is the theme here as we're starting off November for our darling Aries. Five of Cups. There is some kind of a rift. There is some kind of a disappointment, Aries. And it's so tempting for you as this Taurus full moon energy comes in, as truths are being revealed to us, as we're seeing the truths about ourselves, the truths about others, the ways in which we are not feeling fulfilled, and the ways in which our relationships feel lacking. It may be so very tempting, Aries, to turn off your emotions. It may be so very tempting to find ways to medicate, whether it be drinking or smoking, using substances, or throwing yourself into your work, being a workaholic, or finding some way to distract yourself. Don't do that at this time. You are so close. You are so close. You are so close to this love. And if you allow yourself to close yourself off, then this love will not be able to come in. You will delay that which the universe is sending your way at this time. Do not be the cause of the delay. Remain open. Remain open. Take a moment and cry. Take a moment and be frustrated. Take a moment and look at what you are not happy about. Acknowledge it. And then focus on what you have and what you may build upon. This is a time of forgiveness. This is a time of repairing a rift. Aries, you are disappointed with someone, but there is a mirror being held up to you, or they are showing you ways in which they are disappointed in you. This may burn, this may sting, but do not feel guilt. Guilt is not a healthy emotion. Spirit does not wish for you to feel guilt. Spirit wishes for you to feel awareness, to feel awake, to feel the desire to make positive changes. There is nothing that requires you to feel guilty, to be in an energy of self-loathing. There is remorse, there is repentance, but guilt is not healthy. Do not carry guilt at this time. Do not allow it to shut you down or cause you to numb yourself. This is the time to see the good in yourself. This is the time to see good in another, and for you to work together to bring about an understanding of forgiveness, of giving things a try. Aries, some of you have been so quick to write somebody off. Some of you are saying this reading is slightly accurate in that I am such a loyal person. I've never been unfaithful to anybody. I've never cheated. But Aries, some of you have been so very quick not to give a commitment. You've been so quick to leave at the first sign of trouble, or you've been so quick to leave at the first sight of imperfection, at the first sign of imperfection. And you are learning in this Taurus full moon energy to release the fear that causes you to sabotage yourself, to look for excuses, to remove yourself from a situation so that you do not have to experience the discomfort of opening your heart and feeling love and feeling vulnerable and feeling a connection. Aries, you are releasing judgments at this time. Judgments that you've held about yourself, judgments that you've held about others. You are learning an unconditional love. You are learning to be free of judgment. You are learning to be free of judgment at this time in this moon energy that is coming in. Nine of Cups, fulfillment, commitment, but also independence. Aries, you are learning to master your abundance in a way where you can be in a relationship feeling safe about what may occur, regardless of whether or not this is true love forever, because you have your abundance. You have your joy. You have a connection with your passion. And you know you do not need this person to survive. So the key to your commitment, the key to being able to trust, the key to be able to open up and to feel vulnerable is that you are building in your life all of the things, all of the things that are a support that you are bringing in for yourself, that you do not have to be afraid, that you know that you still have this independence, that you still have something to fall back on, that you do not need this person financially, or you do not need this person to feel spiritual connection or to feel connected to your life purpose or your passions. You are learning, Aries, to be selfish in a positive way. You are learning to be selfish in a highly constructive way. You are learning to break the cycles of codependency. You are learning to stand on your own, to take credit for your victories, to be proud of your accomplishments, and to know that despite what happens in any relationship, you are going to be happy, you are going to be successful, that this person is not, or a relationship in general is not your end all and be all. There's no more need for a safety net. You are your safety net, Aries. You are your safety net. Your angels and guides, your spiritual team, your talents, your accomplishments, your track record is your safety net. And having this as your reassurance is bringing you into the energy of being able to open up and let yourself love. Say that word out loud, Aries, love. For some of you, it's an uncomfortable word to say, regardless of how you may be longing for it, regardless of the fact that you are on these videos watching, you're on this amethyst video, you're on other videos, and yet it's such a difficult word to say. It's a scary word to say. It's an uncomfortable word to say, despite the fact that you are longing for it. You are longing for it. It is uncomfortable because of the fear that you've carried around it. And as you come into this Taurus full moon energy, you are releasing the fear of love. The fear of love will no longer bind you. The fear of love will no longer prevent you from allowing somebody in. You are not afraid of being abandoned. You are not afraid of being forgotten. You are not afraid of being neglected, because you understand and know that you are aligning yourself with high vibrational people that see your worth, and that regardless what may happen, what may come in this relationship, you have enough to stand on your own. You do not need anyone to rescue you or take care of you. You are coming into your independence, and it feels good. It feels good to say, I did this. It feels good to say, I have this. It feels good to feel self-esteem for that which you're accomplishing in your life, that have nothing to do with physical attributes, that have nothing to do with shallow pursuits, but rather what you are building with your skills and talent and your dedication and determined work. As you are working hard, on yourself, as this Taurus full moon is coming in with these energies, showing you the things about yourself that must be changed, showing you things about your relationships you wish to change, showing you ways in which you are meant to take action at this time, you must remember to come into these changes with a spirit of playfulness. It is not in your hands, Aries, to make things happen in a specific time frame, in a specific way. Your take charge energy is so very beautiful. It is so very beautiful that you want to move forward, and that you want to take responsibility, and that you want to take a proactive approach. But your approach must come with kindness. Your approach must come with gentleness. Your approach must come with love and playfulness. No nonsense attitude is not going to work in this love connection. Do not come in with a spirit of interrogation. You are not interrogating your future partner. You are not here to decipher and catch them in lies, but you are here to connect on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, to open your hearts, to have fun, to have play, and the truth will come. The truth will come. The feelings will come. The thoughts will come. The plans will come. They will open up and speak freely. They will open up and speak honestly. They will open up and tell you that which you need to know, as you are in a spirit of binding through fun, through connection, through mutual appreciation of one another. Aries, Queen of Swords energy. It is time to cut your losses. For some of you, this is the habits that were standing in your way. Some of you are kicking habits. Some of you are kicking addictions. You are realizing that you can no longer justify. You can no longer say, I'm okay. I can just have one. I'm okay. I'm all right. You're realizing and you're seeing ways in which that even if you are in control, so to speak, even if you are in control in terms of amounts, even if you're in control in terms of staying in a budget. I don't spend more than a certain amount on this or that. I'm okay. I don't have a problem. You are realizing that the effects may be sabotaging you, may be holding you back, may be preventing you from having the fulfilling connections that you wish to have. This is not a matter of quantity. This is not a matter of cost. This is a matter of effect. And you are seeing the things that have been affecting you negatively. And it's time to cut those things out. For some of you, these are situations, these are individuals, these are friendships or connections with family that have been pulling and draining you far too much, that have been serving as distractions, preventing you from having interpersonal relationships of your own outside of whatever structure you grew up in. For many of you, Queen of Swords is coming in saying it is time to cut out the pride. It is time to cut out the ego. This is not a message that typically comes up with Queen of Swords, but this is what Spirit is bringing for you to know at this time, Aries. This is what Spirit is bringing for you to know at this time, that for some of you, Queen of Swords is arising, that it is time for you to cut out the negative ego. It is time for you to cut out the pride or the sense of feeling like the relationship is going to prove something about you or your worth. And for many of you, Queen of Swords is taking you back to connections and beliefs that were placed in your head by your mother or mother figure. The pressures that were placed upon you about what you deserve or don't deserve, about what is a good spouse, what is not a good spouse, what is a successful person, what is not a successful person. You are coming to the realization that some of these thoughts are toxic. Some of these beliefs are poisoning your love life, and you are learning to cut them out. You are learning to cut them out, and you are learning that you are worthy of the warmth, of the affection, of the things that truly matter. Love is no longer an analytical thing to approach. It's not about a check sheet. It's not about statistics. It's not about what someone looks like on paper. It is about the connection. It is about the connection. Aries, many of you have been searching for the partner, which is the partner that some mother figure or some Queen of Swords has made you feel that is the only validating option that you could ever have, that is the type of person that you will have or that you will land in your life if you truly are a desirable partner or a likable person or a worthy person. And as a result, Aries, many of you have ended up in relationships where people misunderstood you. They didn't understand you. They thought that you were some kind of person wanting to be placed on a pedestal. They thought that you were some kind of person that thought you were better than everyone else. But you're not that kind of person, Aries. You don't think you're better than everyone else. You don't want to be placed on a pedestal. You simply wanted validation that this person saw your worth, and you were going by the measurements that someone else had put in your head, how you were calculating how valuable you were in this person's life. These beliefs, these measurements are being cleared out of your head, and you are learning to connect, and you are learning to see appreciation and value in ways that truly matter. Your moon message, Aries. Some of you are feeling nauseous. Some of you are feeling dizzy. Understand this is energy that needs to be released. Let it out. Let it out. This Taurus full moon will be cleansing. Many of you Aries will feel the cleansing on a physical level. You will feel mucus. You will feel waste. You will feel sweat. You will feel things leaving your body. This release will feel like a physical detox for many of you. And Aries, this is your new start. This is your new start. This is the new beginning. You are releasing so much. You are releasing so much in this full moon energy, this full moon in Taurus in the month of November, that by the time you reach the following new moon, you are clean slate. The things that have been an obstacle, the things that you've not been able to let go of, the things you know that have been there, the things, Aries, that you've been so frustrated saying, my God, when does this ever end? When will the healing be done? When will the clearing finally be over? This is it. You're here. You're here. You're here. You are getting out the stubborn, sticky things that did not want to go. And when the next new moon comes in, you are able to manifest this new beginning. You are able to manifest the right people and places and things. Aries, it is as if you've been placed in some kind of a spiritual witness protection program. You're going to look around months from now and wonder where all these new people have come from. They're your soul family and they're here. And you're going to have a significant love. You're going to have a soulmate. You're going to have a life partner as a result of it. And for some of you, this person will not be here in November. For some of you, this person will be here in the next 6 months. But there's such a massive, important release that is occurring for you that's going to give you a chance to heal a relationship, an existing relationship, and whether you choose to continue in on it and to learn commitment in an existing relationship, or whether you choose, maybe you don't have that existing relationship. For other ones of you, the relationships will come in, the commitment will come in learning to commit to yourself, having more meaningful relationships, and removing from your life anyone who is not honoring you, anyone who's not being committed towards you in ways romantic and non-romantic. The stage is being set for the love that you have dreamed of. And it will be here shortly. It will be here shortly. But for many of you, there's this one big push that must occur. And then the generational curses will be gone. The little thoughts that have been planted in your head don't even belong to you about what love should be, or about you validating yourself or proving yourself through your partner. That nonsense will leave you. And the sooner it does, the sooner the real meaningful commitment can arrive. And many of you will manifest it in the following new moon. It is this close for so many of you. I thank you, Aries, for watching. I thank you for allowing me to channel and to receive that which came through. I encourage you to watch. your moon and rising or Venus sign videos, because sometimes your Venus sign is going to resonate with you more when it comes to love readings than your sun sign or moon sign. Some people, their moon sign resonates more. I do think it's a good idea for you to check out your moon sign, simply because this Taurus full moon is going to be very intense. And so it might be a good idea for you to just kind of see what might be coming up in your moon sign, your moon energy. That might have messages of how the moon is going to affect you, even if you're Taurus, even if your moon is not in Taurus. You may need a private reading, Aries, which I'm more than happy to do if you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video. And you can schedule a private reading with me there. And I'm more than happy to read for you. I thank you so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous November, my dears.